term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the shot declares have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Braswell. Picks up the first down. Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man.
Look
He
at that
is an
line.
absolute
Look
game
at my
changer.
line.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. You start the season top 25.
I know the play call and
Expectations
everything, and I
are
still
flying
can't do
your way,
nothing.
but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter
it's
right
crazy.
now. The number matters
My
late in the
defense is
season.
the highest
So you want to
rate.
start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top.
Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A great catch and run for 6. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
What?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
I don't know what the fuck to do. Bro, ain't no fucking figure this shit out.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, a double pass. And they dialed up a shot, but they couldn't make the connection.
That was it.
All right, guys, let's talk a little
play.
Coastal Carolina. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh no!
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Why did he throw the ball like that? Why did he throw the ball like that? Dude was open.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle.
Square was so open. I can't even look at the replay. But Square was so open.
I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle,
And he
I'm
threw
going to do a
it
good job breaking on the football.
in the middle of the
You got to have
field.
vision
Square
on the
was
quarterback, see it, break it, go get it, give me that INT.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's King. That's caught. It's Jefferson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
Ran right through
But
it.
I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on
Worst part is, I can't stop this shit.
To get on those defensive
To run the same play over and over
again. To
again.
get a run game going, it
Can't
squarely
stop
falls
it.
on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grab near the sticks. It's Braswell. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Fucking massacre.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stockton.
Had the
And
play
he'll
sniffed
take it
out.
in and house it. Touchdown,
I
Georgia
still
Tech.
didn't do nothing. Everything
I know
is
we're only in
okay.
game 1, but in this half, you've got to
There
be
was
excited
zero
about what you've
risk.
seen from
Listen,
this
if
offense.
you wanted a
Really
Heisman
nice rhythm,
campaign, you might want to
quarterbacks
start
got
it right
great
now.
command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have
Man,
eluded just
I have
one
an
or two
actual
more guys,
player
it
right
would have been
there.
a big return,
I would
but
have been
they'll mark it
crazy.
at the 30.
Why are 3 people watching this?
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow
There has
start
to
is
be
a
something
bit of
else
an
better to do
understatement,
at
and
this
they
time
really
of
need
day.
to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent,
Monday.
they're firing on
There
all
has-
cylinders
there
right out of the
has
gate.
to be something
Offensively,
else
for
better.
this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Buys a little time. The throw.
Oh, come on.
And
You
the pass
overthrew
is
him and there's
incomplete, but
holding.
There is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. From the gun, looking for a man. Under fire. This time it's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback adapted.
No, come
He can't
on.
find
Throw the
anybody. It'll
fucking
be
pass
incomplete
on
as the defense does a
time.
really good job in coverage.
Really nice job by the defender
Open.
knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew
He's
coming
wide
into this one that
open.
he was going to get attacked.
Come
They were
on,
going to throw
Garfield,
his
you
way. So
fucking
he's showing you
motherfucker.
right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. The official says no good. And after the miss,
Right.
it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every
Right.
time. Like the
That
field
was
goal
my only
miss,
shot
make
at
great.
points.
And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw, it's King. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the
There's
sideline.
nobody
And he's to
there.
the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And I love it when quarterbacks attack the whole field. Nice job using the sideline. When you attack the middle of the field, those safeties very much get involved. So do the linebackers. You get a lot of one-on-one matchups towards the outside. Nice job throwing it
If I
towards the
had any
sideline. And the
Simmons of the team.
Pass the sticks and still
Yeah,
on his feet.
nigga.
They get him on the ground
And
at
he
the
hurt.
37, but give
Yeah,
him
send that nigga to
15
the hospital,
yards on that
bitch
chunk
ass
play,
nigga.
and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but
Yeah, we'll
not
return
much
soon,
doing on
man. He
that
gotta
one.
pick his pussy up off the
You
ground.
toss the ball to the running back to get him away from all the big boys, right? Like, stay away from the beef. Those guys get you on the ground with one meat hook. Do a good job tossing the ball in the Brennan. But goodness gracious, has to break one tackle, just fighting as hard as he can to try to get positive yards, but too many guys coming after him too quickly.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah.
Pass falls
Yeah.
incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter.
Yeah.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the
Yeah,
try
way
is
to hold
no
defense.
good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Hey, good job, defense.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just going to keep it out.
Yeah, nigga.
First down and more.
Yeah.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the
Wasn't
play.
expecting that shit.
If I'm building an offense in today's football,
Wasn't
it's
expecting
not
that.
around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit
nigga, what you
coverages.
got,
It starts to
nigga?
limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely
Bro, come on. I only
Well,
had
the
like 2 of
physicality of the
those.
secondary on defense, that defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on
Niggas get
2nd
hurt
down.
now. Their backup's probably rated like
Looking to
52.
fire. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him
Nigga,
stopped
you know
just
we
shy
have
of the
it.
first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The shot that clears, come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. This is a design
Come on,
run.
get your block, get your block, get your block, get your block.
Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here,
He didn't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. Nigga.
Pass
should've
is
caught that.
incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
And there was no
Forgot everybody run this
just
play
stopped in his
all the
tracks in the
time,
backfield.
forever.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first
I just
down.
need a second. I just need a second. I just need a motherfucking second.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and
Offensive
1.
line, I just need a
And winning first down
second.
is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good
More.
on first down that they're going to
More.
run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Now,
He's got
go.
it down the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
get going, get going, get going.
Throws it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Shrinks, tight end grows. Big
Sup?
targets, big results.
Sup?
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a
Let's
DB
go.
matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Go, get out of here.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground.
I try to put it in a place where you ain't have nobody. So I come right out there and grab it. Yeah, I tie this game up, and you might be having to. You gonna have some explaining to do.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. He now has 72 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Moncrief.
Fuck off me, nigga.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that.
Walk this bitch down the field again. Let's walk this motherfucker down the field again. Nah. Yeah, that's that weak ass Xbox shit. Hurry up so I can walk this bitch down the field again. Yeah, let's go. Call me Mr. Welcome to him.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly.
Yeah, nigga.
That'll be good.
Yeah, nigga. Where your man's at? Where your man's at? Tell him pick his ankles up. Tell him pick his motherfucking ankles up. Where your man's at? Left him on the SBC, nigga. Nigga had to call a TO. Where Dick Vitale at? You better call a TO, baby.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Yeah, nigga. Team rated 55 overall. Busting your shit. Yeah. Lucky you got that tackle. I'd still be running right now.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down.
That was a decoy, and you bit it. Yeah, nigga.
Get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job.
Juke that nigga too. Why your niggas can't tackle? What's wrong with their ankles? Why they don't work right?
As a result, new set of downs.
And the shot to
ankles ain't working right, nigga.
Defense trying to
he don't know where I'm finna throw this bitch to. Oh shit.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant.
Man, if I had a better team right now,
no doubt, when your defense is scoring, your
this would be a whole different conversation, and we know this.
Defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
If I had a team that was just 70 overall, this would be a different conversation. You'd be having some explaining to this. When you look at how many yards you gave up to Coastal Carolina at the end of this game, you're gonna be sick.
UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide
Because I'm
may
about
be
to
turning.
just do this same shit over again.
Themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Ain't nothing you can
They're
do about it
trailing by
neither.
10 to Temple.
Just wait for my team to
We'll
just
circle
gas
back
out.
if
That's
anything
pretty
big
much it.
happens, you
As
need
soon
to
as we
know
gas out,
And
you
how about
good.
that one? Kevin will be keeping an
You
eye
gotta
on
gas out
everything going
first.
on elsewhere. To the air on first down.
I
Got it
clearly
behind
caught
the
a better
line.
day.
It's Edwards. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Hey,
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and
There you go.
see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the
Get
time
down.
that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball.
Yeah, that should have been a catch.
I know that one
Come
falls
on,
incomplete,
man.
But I love the idea
That
of
shit's a
finding
fucking
ways
catch.
to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him.
Come
He's
on.
got really good hands. Already has a
This
few
nigga
catches
can't
in this
guard me.
game. I think you keep
Look, he
trying to
can't
leak
guard
him
me.
out of
He
the
don't know
back.
what he don't know where I'm going.
He'll be forced out of
Come
bounds.
on.
Big pickup
This
on
nigga
the
can't
play.
guard me,
Mark him
for
down
real.
at the 28.
Like if our teams
Well, I
is
think
even
you're
and shit
starting to see
right
some
now,
examples
like
of
the
why
score
this
will
guy is
flip
inexperienced
plus
as
a
a freshman
touchdown.
quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks
Know what I'm
earlier
saying?
in the game. That
Feel me,
scramble
Rel?
right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide.
How I'm
Great
losing
job,
and still
nice
talking shit like I'm
athleticism,
winning.
good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense.
Because we
but you
we
really are
both
seeing
know,
his
because we both
inexperience
know
shine through here
what
in
it
this
really
game.
happened in the real world. You know what I mean?
Wants to throw on first down. There's the
You know what I'm
pressure.
saying?
Makes the
Yeah,
grab.
that's so, nigga.
That one takes it down
Yeah,
to the
that's so.
13-yard line. That big pickup on what they call
Come
the
on,
drag route, but if you
come
hit it
on,
on time, you can hit
don't
the turbo booster.
don't act brand
You've
new
gotta be
in the
accurate
real
on the throw,
world. If
too,
I'm
Reese.
locked
Nice
in
job by the
and I
QB
got
there,
an even
putting it
team with
out
you,
in front of his receiver to make an easy
come
catch
on,
and then
dog.
advance it.
We're not about to play this game.
Bought a little time,
We just
lets
not.
it go.
Touchdown. Like we just not about to play like if our teams weren't even, I would be whooping your shit right
And
now.
that touchdown is
The only
so
reason why
big
you
for
got
this
points is
offense,
because my
right? Because here
defense
at the end of the half,
literally
we're just
can't
trying to
stop me.
find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when he was looking like this game
know,
was starting to
your
get
offense
away
ain't
from
doing a
him,
good job
they're
of
able to
stopping me
execute,
either.
Score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
Yeah, nigga.
So after getting into
Thought
the
this
end
shit was
zone
gonna
on
be
that last
sweet,
drive, they're
nigga.
set to kick
Thought
it
this shit
away.
was gonna be a walk in the motherfucking park, nigga. Oh, nigga. It should be. It should. I shouldn't have no points. And look at me, with
Just
14 of
never
them
had a
bitches.
chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
The worst part is, only thing you gotta do is stop me, and you can't. The worst part is,
They'll get
really,
things started on this
the
drive
only
from
thing
the
you need to
24.
do is just stop it. And you
Back to
better not throw a
throw,
pick
it's
right
King.
here. It's really gonna be bad.
Unloads
And
it
you better not throw a
downfield.
pick right here. It's really gonna be bad, nigga. You thought this shit was sweet, nigga? You thought I was sweet, nigga?
He'll be stopped, but not
You thought you was about to walk up in here to Coastal Carolina with it, just get a sweet dub, nigga? 23,
That
nigga.
might be
You
the
not
break
Jordan,
this defense
nigga.
needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more
Nigga,
points.
this
So they
nigga,
get out of
man.
hand now.
This
You have
nigga,
set
man.
your
There you
offense
go.
up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
He hauled
Hey.
that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you might have
Got a
to.
timeout
You
here
just
late in
might.
the first half, and they'll try to
You
get
just
more points
might.
on the board before the break. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down.
Every time. This nigga fall for that fucking zig every single time. You gonna fall for it every time? You gonna bite one that zig every time.
First half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snap in the shotgun.
Touchdown. Oh,
The
shot.
pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the
Let's
score.
fucking
And that was a big touchdown because it keeps this thing within striking distance now going into the second half. That
I get
touchdown
ball
there
after
puts
half.
so much pressure on the opponent. Guys, we've got a ball game. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to turn out.
And the
I got
extra
Coastal
point cuts the
Carolina.
lead to 7, 28-21. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Goes to Carolina.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward
he picked
and
it
that
up
ball
this
starts to
time.
come loose and pop out.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
It'll be 3rd and long. On the shovel. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Boy,
So
if
I
they
like
don't
to
convert
see.
this 4th down, there will be
So I like to
questions
see.
be answered.
Oh shoot, he
And
was
the
open
incomplete
too.
pass lets this
He was
defense
open,
get the ball
too.
back for its own great field position.
I should have just stayed in the
That's
pocket.
a gutsy call, and I know
didn't
the
think you wasn't gonna
analytics
put
world
nobody
says
on there,
to go
dude.
for it more often, but when you're in your own
I should
territory,
have stayed in the
and
pocket.
now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle. It's Phillips.
Pick up your mouth.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. They make the tackle after he gets 2
and your
down to
bitch
the
ass is injured.
25.
Hoe ass nigga.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
Pussy.
We'll take a break to check him out.
Know what's
Picked
up
up
with
2
us.
yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's King.
You know you passing
Gets
that.
it out
God
fast.
damn it. You know.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll
knew
stop
he
him
was
at the
passing
2
it.
after the big play
I
up
just
top.
couldn't stop it.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Hey, man.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer.
Throw it!
Yeah, I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
he turned around.
This is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet,
double
gets a
move, got him.
turnover. This
Got him.
game is entirely different.
Get off me, bitch.
And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Nigga, thought we was done.
Really nice
You thought
poise
this
by
shit
the
was a
quarterback
game?
on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his
Nigga,
focus
deep in
is
our end zone, it
downfield
don't
on
matter.
coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Listen, we had the players you had, we be busting your ass right now. Yeah, and another of your niggas is going down. We dropping y'all like flies out
The
there.
interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the
Yeah,
quarterback
it
sticks
is
it in
crazy.
the belly of the running back.
Thought
and
you was about to
the
come
running
in
back
here
doesn't know
and
if he's
just
gonna take it or not. And you
live
could
off
tell,
your
took
laurels.
the football,
Thought you was gonna get a
got
Heisman
north
bid
south,
off of
got
this nigga.
upfield, got a
You better
great
hope you don't.
positive gain and a
You better
positive
hope I don't
play
find a way to
for
score
this
some more
offense.
points. You better. Oh God, he was open.
Tried
He
to
was
extend the play, but just couldn't
open.
find anybody open.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
What kind of defense you want?
Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the
I
air.
won't.
Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And they pick up just a
Ball, 2
few on that
yards.
completion. They were able to get the ball to the
Ball,
running
2
back
yards.
in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and
don't
being
turn around.
dynamic. So usually one
Yeah,
guy
he did
not
turn
really
around.
getting to the ground. You want many guys swarming with the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Run that bitch
I
again.
don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage
Hey,
again,
nigga.
going tempo.
Got too small.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
You gotta switch something. Coastal Carolina should not be
Halfway
doing
there
this.
on 1st down. It's
Think about
2nd
how
and
many
5.
yards you gave up to Coastal Carolina.
Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure.
Uh-huh.
He's going to run it.
Put on to the back.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Oh,
And that's
dude, yeah, I wonder
incomplete.
that.
A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Drag down, but they'll
Kill
move
him.
the sticks
It's
for a
crazy.
1st down.
Yeah, I think those
Kill
quarterback
him
sneaks
is
used to be
crazy.
for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is
I mean,
fall forward, and
he
it's
has
such
been
a
busting
hard
his
play to
shit
stop.
today.
So
Dude,
you
he
see
deserved
this
to
all
die.
across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 2nd down.
Ooh,
Seems
good
incomplete
snap.
to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this
Slinging
conversion
this
and go
bitch,
to
you
work
hear
with a
me?
1st and goal.
He fell. That's a touch.
Got it.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The shot that clears, moving quickly to the line. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on first and goal. Touchdown, shot to clear. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the
punch that ball
onside
out.
kick. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here.
Tackle as well.
Looking for a man, it's King. With the catch, it's Jefferson.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
It's gonna be sweet out here on the coast.
Give to the running back.
Niggas thought it was gonna be sweet out here on the coast.
Firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Hey,
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Gave the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
yeah, niggas thought it was sweet out here on the
That
coast.
catch there, physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here. So instead, they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short.
Yeah,
Can't make the
niggas thought it was
connection.
sweet out here on the
Defense gets
coast.
a 4th down stop.
Nice job by the
Let's
defense.
go.
Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Yeah, they
Looking to
gonna
throw
drop
on
you.
1st down.
In general.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st
Your
down.
contract soon. Soon as this goes into the books, if you lose.
Time
If you
winding
win,
down
if
to
you
the
win,
40s,
you
they
on
come to
the
the
seat.
line.
If you lose,
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
oh come on, they holding me,
Around
coach.
to clear up the vision. It falls
They
incomplete,
was
and that'll be the final
pass
play of the
interference. They
period.
pushed my
Big
receiver off the
catches,
ball.
big plays,
Yeah, that was
tons of
mine.
yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Come on.
With the break, they had a little extra
I'm
time
trying-
to dial something
I'm
up for
trying
this
to,
3rd
but
down
I'm not
play.
going away.
Wide receiver comes
He
in
thought
motion.
this shit was gonna be easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Starting to feel a little pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better
Come on,
play
I need
here.
5. I need 5 yards. Give me 5.
Trailing by a possession, they
What do
need
we
to
got
keep
here?
the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down.
Seen
Into
it.
enemy territory and
Seen
out
it.
of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Seen it.
What a big play in the 4th
going
quarter.
old school
You're
Patrick
trailing
Mahomes
and
in this
you
bitch.
really needed to get a 1st down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter.
Yeah.
And I think
Hot
all eyes
seat
are going to
on
be on this
fire.
program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are
Alright, we're
really
going for
quickly
it,
in this
man.
season.
He know we
They
are.
tried to go smash
still
mouth
not gonna
on
be able to
3rd and
stop
short, and it did not work against this
He
defense.
know we going for it, and he still can't stop it. That's the fucked up part of this.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And
Oh,
there's
good shit.
Interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he got loose. Finally brought down, but
That's
what a
bullshit.
play. Not
I
only
beat
to
you,
get
I
the
just
football,
cut my
but to flip the field
motherfuckers
position with
gassed
the
out
return.
again.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and
Man, I
here
had
comes the
that.
Yellow Jacket offense. They've got it back after that last drive
nigga.
stalled out,
Yeah,
and they were
nigga.
stopped on 4th down, David.
Fear,
And they
nigga.
put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way
Better
to
run
keep
this
that
clock
momentum
out.
going as they get closer to the end
Give me
zone.
no more
I agree.
chances.
I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in
Run
this
this
game.
clock out. Don't give me
And
no
a
more
good, solid
motherfucking
pickup
chances.
before the defense cuts him
I was
down.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do
Put
on
the
offense
ball
at this
in
point of
the
the
lead.
game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
Oh, he's got a chance. Putting together a real scoring threat here as
That
they
nigga
pick up
ain't
the
making
1st
it
down at the
to-
36.
Look at him.
And how about this offense running
got
the
negative
football
two
when
everything
you know
right now.
it's going to be a run? Being the more
if we
physical
can
squad
keep
in this
this ahead
defense,
tonight.
man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end
Still
zone.
a lot of football to be played,
Touchdown,
sir.
Georgia Tech.
I like
been
the
trying to
aggressive
put me
play
away
calling
since
by the
quarter
offensive
one.
coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative,
Bet you
very
didn't even
close to
think
the
you was gonna
vest,
have to
run
play
the
in quarter
ball,
four.
and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 11 over Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. Man down on
nigga's
the play as
dead.
the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Dead. Poor guy.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
He's dead.
Back to pass.
Immediately on IR.
Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're about to crash
And the
him
defense
down,
loves
team.
being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I think at this point of the game, down 2 possessions, the passing game, you just have to be a little bit sharper. And they don't look like they're in rhythm. You saw it on that last 3rd down. I think you got to go now if you're on offense on 4th down. The sense of urgency is cranking up, but you need to be more precise in the passing game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They want to run this quarterback. That one could really put this drive
like
in
I was going to put that bitch in
the
here.
first down at the 37. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set
Really
of
thought I was
downs.
going to put that motherfucker in the air.
Looking
Like,
downfield
for real,
on first
though?
down. Snagged out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a
Fuck,
half
you
a
put a
beat
lineman on
behind.
a tight
They
end
just
for it.
can't quite keep up.
Shit.
They've got it down to the 21. And the shot that clears are on the move. Using his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know,
All right.
they're not as big and
So,
not as physical runners as
let's
running
stop
backs.
it.
So
Move the
it is
quarterback.
going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he
Let's
stopped.
go. Thought he could put me away. He thought he could put me away.
The shot that clears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
I should have been dead. Yeah, it should have been 42
They'll go
to
to the
beat
air.
7.
The sweet feet
shit.
keeping the play
Nigga.
alive.
Oh.
And the quarterback goes
poor
down
guy.
at the 11-yard line.
He ran out of
And that's
juice.
exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have
If I could have
something
turned around,
positive.
though,
Give up some
like,
yardage,
it
they've
was
given
a
up some
touchdown,
plays,
'cause there was
no big
nobody
deal. Got
guarding the
right back
quarterback.
in it on this drive with that big sack.
Let's it go to the end zone.
Yeah, way out of character, nigga. You didn't even know where the ball was
You
going to
thought
go.
they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team
Come on,
is able
grab
to
it.
fall on it.
28, you got to rip that ball out. The point is to like rip the ball out while the ball is up high. Highly doubt he's going to give me
The
another
Red Wing Wreck
chance.
offense rolls back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do
Ain't
try
got
to
no
throw
more
the football,
juice.
it's probably man
Run
coverage.
out the juice. He
probably
ain't gonna give me
getting
another chance
blitzed.
to
It's
score,
gonna be
though.
into a small window.
You know
It
what's
is
up,
not
like, get the
easy to
ball.
execute in this situation of the game.
Know what's up if I get the ball back.
And the running game has been disastrous on the
But I
last
don't
couple
think
of
you are
plays.
carry.
They'll
You
try
know
to
what's up.
salvage
This
the
is
drive
the
on
carry.
3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Quickly out to the tight end. He's
Yeah,
really
nigga.
close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, did the defense need the stop.
What
Great
timeout? What the
job
fuck?
getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Yellow Jackets will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Looking for room. It's Braswell. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions.
It don't matter. You already ruined
Great
Vegas.
execution by this offense to
You
put
were
this game away.
you were a 10 touchdown
unit on the
favorite.
field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play
Gotta
scoring
score again to
drive.
get within 1
And it
touchdown.
was capped with an explosive 22-yard
Nigga,
run.
you act like this shit is over.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Say what now? You think so?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from
Once
the
that's your job.
25. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Now he's gonna break the pocket. Makes the grab. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put
He
something
hit you for
together.
350 and 4
And
touchdowns.
the shot that clears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
350 and 4.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
No,
And
he
that'll
was
be
open.
incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
You know,
He
I
was
feel for
so
this offense, if they're
open.
going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate
Come on, hike the
some
ball,
first
hike the
downs
ball,
and
hike the
march
ball.
down the field.
A deep throw as the clock winds down.
No!
Easily enough for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Yeah, nigga forgot to guard him.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Yes, we
And with
are.
the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Looking downfield, it's King. Caught over the middle, it's Wallace. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. All wideouts, no backs. I'd advise just throwing this one away. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, come on. If I would have ran that back. Imagine if I would have caught that and ran that back.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no
That was
every
good,
week.
that
And
was
for the first week, they get it done.
I hate you with 3
Great
touchdowns in
start
the
to the
second.
season. That's what you want. You want to
You
come
were
out,
up 21
find a
to
way to
7.
win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching
All
staff
right,
of this
Real.
winning team,
You on
you've
the
got
bed.
to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for.